schedule for today. Let me write down the schedule. I think that's it. Are we live? Too good. Actually, yeah, we are having live for 30 seconds. Okay, get this out of here. Then, did I gotta fix message. That's it. That's it. In the stream, gonna be training Gold Ship. I mean, I guess training Gold Ship the way I train. Haven't trained her in a while. Was busy training at Pasas and Daiwa Scarlets and Tokai Tails. I was actually... I wanted to go for a page teaser team for this Champions Meeting because I thought would be pretty cool. But yeah, Gold Ship just farms page chasers because she moves up in the middle of the race, and then she gets really close to the page chasers, and then she has a really easy time rocking no stopping me, and yeah, we don't want that to happen. I mean, a strong Gold Ship with no stopping me will win, I guess, a regular page chaser. And not really a regular, like my page chaser at least. Even if they have no stopping me, it won't matter. So yeah, I haven't trained a Gold Ship in a while. I'm gonna be training it with the caveat. And that in this account, I don't pull for support cards. I don't intend to anytime soon. So I'm trying to figure out, how to have a little bit of success in the Champions meetings with just not having that many support cards, and having just to rely on what the games gives you, special week, Jama Queen, all of that stuff, and especially Harara. I've been using Harara a lot now, and yeah, I've been training a Gold Ship. I was actually speaking to someone about the deck, and I was recommended to go for. Also, we're going to go for the Great League, as always. Yeah, I was recommended to go for. And we have 2 more days. 48, 7, 48, 6. Yeah. 2 more days. I was recommended to go for, instead of. Let me just revise it. Because I go for a stamina card, legacies, and I would recommend something like this. Not sure if they meant something like this, because I don't have power cards. They recommended 2 good power cards, but this is what I got. So I might experiment with it more, but for today I'm still going for my regular setup. This one, and where is she? Where is she? Who am I looking for? Let me tell you. Yeah. Just 3 speed cards. And then Aurora. Because Gold Ship doesn't have growth rate in speed, so whenever they don't have growth rate in speed, we go for 3 speed cards. And what else? Not really much else. I'll be training Gold Ship. So for Gold Ship, and for this Champions meetings, we want Zero Whisper. We want No Stopping Me. We want that's pretty much it. Zero Whisper and No Stopping Me. And people say 8,000 power, all of that stuff. But for my playing, I have a lot of trouble getting to 8,000 power without giving up on speed and stamina. And actually, just a 1,000 speed, 1,000 stamina, 8,000 power Umamusume will beat my max speed, 8,000 stamina, Umamusume. So yeah, really gotta experiment. Really just gotta experiment more and stuff. For guests, I guess just a lot that has a lot of long sparks. I think this one. Is this one? This one. And just stamina. Which is stamina. Good ship does have growth rate in stamina and power, which means you should be clicking on stamina, but I'm still not gonna click on stamina. To me, it just means that we might have a little bit more stamina than usual. And then we go for this one. Guts. It's a whisper. Not really. Not this one. I made another Major Orion with Yuri Final long, stamina. Just so she will not have a Pace Chaser spark, which I really hate. So a long Yuri Final. Actually, Stereo Spurt, not that many Stereo Spurts to be honest. So I think we should probably go with this one still. Stereo Spurt, it goes. But she does have this Space Chaser, which isn't great. But anyways, this is gonna be the deck. Our goal is max speed, 8,000 stamina, and then Stereo Spurt. That's pretty much it. And it will lose against on just them racing regularly without accelerations or no stopping bees. 8,000, a triple thousand. Umamusume will win, but we're pretty much banking on proccing no stopping me, because the more acceleration we have, the less important power is. But having power, I mean, if we both proc no stopping me, then power matters a lot. It goes back to mattering a lot. Yeah, I guess we're just hoping that they don't proc no stopping me, and we do. So yeah, same thing as the other streams. Yeah. We made a end closer at Paso on stream. She almost has. I mean, she has pretty much a max speed and a 1,000 stamina, and we are pretty much going to do the same thing. Is everything alright with this stream? Yeah, I wasn't really scared of or apprehensive about streaming today because of yesterday. Yesterday the stream was lagging a lot. I felt like, at least on the OBS. The OBS was really choppy frames. And I don't know what was up with that, other than, you know, the internet not working. Okay, so for the deck, Sweep Tosho, she has +10 race bonus, which I have been relying a lot on, especially priority, and she has her first career event. It might give Zero Whispered, and I just really want to have all the chances I have for a Zero Whispered, because they have been ruining my day ever, you know, for these runs, and I just really hate the Zero Whispered lottery. This one maybe? That's fine. Is this one fine enough? I don't think it is. %. I don't like this one, so just rest. Not really anything on wet, so yeah, not going for it. We might even not use Super Creep, because I was also told that a Ruffle might be good enough, and I really want to test that out. I don't think we'll have time. Maybe if she only gets a Ruffle this run and not Swinging Maestro, we might just test a Ruffle. Other than that, pretty simple stuff going on. The same as the other runs for the past 4 days. I usually do 4 to 5 prep streams, so I think this is the last one for now. And yeah, which means I have to take I'm gonna take a couple of days off. I still gotta edit some stuff. I also do one short edit, a shorts, YouTube shorts for normal matches, and I still haven't done one because I was sick, and I am still kinda sick, I guess. But I really like doing those. I gotta be hit with the inspiration of creativity or something like that. Is it not good enough? Sure. Just for it is 2 flames and special week. On your behalf. Saw someone gambling on that. It's very funny. It's on 12%. Okay, not really. It is guts. I don't want guts. Yeah, it's all fine. We already got the mood up, I think. So it's pretty okay. If we do get her to orange friendship, we can start thinking about I think we want deep breaths, just so it's stamina though. Energy and stamina. Just so in the rare case that we don't get either of the recovery skills. I'm gonna go with stamina, I don't care. That's always good. Let's pop start iron for gambling, and then after go home specialist for stamina. Yeah, for the Libra Cup, we want 2 golden recoveries. We technically only need 1, but with 2, if one fails, then the other one's there for backup, and it is usually a 100% chance of rocking at least 1. And watching the races. That's how I play the game. It's like watching the races. Stream's gonna go for. Yesterday's stream was kind of short. 2 hours and a half, 2 hours and 40, something like that. Because I was cooking yesterday. I might still do a couple of Goat City runs. Maybe with a better legacy, some other legacies. Yeah, I really want to use Goat City, or wanted to use Goat City. I might still use her. I gotta make a decent one. To my standards, I guess. I gotta do the math. The triple 1000 Umamusume is 30, 3000 total stats plus you can expect maybe 400 400 guts, 400 wit, maybe in the upper level. Let's say 3800 Umamusume. And the one that I usually make is a 1200 plus 500 guts, 500 wit is 1000, so there is 2200 plus 8000 stamina, so that's how much? 3200? 3800? I don't know. Yeah, I gotta do the math out actually. But they are around, both of them are around 36,000, 3600 total stats. I don't know how much the baseline is. I should probably ask around what the baseline is. She's losing this, I believe. Never mind. Let's go ship, I guess. So I'm gonna make another Biwa, right? That Biwa was kind of clunky. She's still kind of clunky to use. Gonna make another one. Yeah, really debating on whether I should keep using Super Creek and just rely on Ruffle, but we gotta do a lot of testing before I give up on Ruffle. Or give up on Sugimashiro. One pet and Sugimashiro was decent. Sure. Oh yeah, her secret event. Okay, this is where we have a chance at getting Zero Whisper. So let's hope we get it. We did not. Fire group shows up, it is not. So we are relying on inspiration events, which I don't like. I don't like relying on. I mean, it is all luck, I guess. Does she need Osaka higher? No, this is Daiwa. This is Tokai Tales. Ekyo. And this is for the secret events, and then this is for us. For okay, so should just yeah, sure. For I think for this didn't load anything. For what chip she has to win the Takarazuka Kingdom 2 times. So, save this. Then we save here. And we edit. Oh, right. She doesn't get much, because it just this one race. Not really that much. So 2 options here: this one or this one. We don't really care about Harura. In game, in real life, care about her a lot. But this one's kind of good because the speed, you know, the friends. This one's it is weird. She's kind of illiterate at the start, but the for in this case we get a top off here in the flames. In this case we don't. I guess we just getting a topping off is a higher priority. Was okay. Because friends and then 2 flames in Harura. How much speed was that? 20? Yeah. I've been getting addicted to making PNGs. Usually I would just get the the regular one that everyone has. You know, for a chip, it's her in this pose, but I have been trying to I don't know, just become better at making PNGs and from the cards. The thumbnail for today is from her power card. Yeah, which is one of the reasons why today's stream was kind of delayed. Because I spent like an hour. It has just so much stuff going on in the background, and I kind of stuck at making PNGs. It took me quite a while. Okay, so 2 options here. This one for 2 friends. This one for speed. It is 24 speed. I start considering speed when it is 24. We do get a bit of stamina if we proc her event here. And we want friends. We want friends for the last gear. Stamina and power, I believe. Stamina and guts, so stamina. On wit, I don't like it. It was okay. It was okay. We don't go past the. It isn't a lot, but we don't go past the middle of the bar. I don't think it hurts that much. On speed, yeah, pop on speed, pop on stamina. That's what I do. Not even on power. It is gold chip. Sometimes it's worth it, but I don't think all the time. It's kind of rare. I just pop on stamina and speed. Okay, so let's move forward. It's been okay so far this run. Just the just the steroid spurt. We lost the first chance that we got to get steroid spurt, which makes the rest. We only got 2 more chances. It's one of those skills where kind of ends the round if you don't get it. But you can always get it from bursts if you get lucky. If you get really lucky. So it isn't necessarily the end of the round if we don't get it. And I'm making content here, so I just gotta pretend that I got it. Maybe hit. I gotta show that that I can hit my stat predictions or whatever. Did I drink my coffee? I think I did. I always forget about my coffee. Yeah, I've been so blank. Yeah, nice to see you. Still going strong. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, still going. Fighting the fight, I guess. Yeah, thank you for showing up. Training gold chip today. I just haven't trained a gold chip. Everyone is training gold chips here. Probably the first thing you have to train for this Champions Meeting is gold chip, and I still haven't trained her. I was busy training everyone else. Yeah, I used to playing Umamusume before. Having fun. I still don't see myself stopping playing Umamusume anytime soon. I still really love the game. Especially yeah. I think I missed 2 days maybe, because I was either sick or there was no electricity or no internet. Yeah, definitely hasn't been more than a week that I missed. A week's worth. Game's so fun for me. Yeah. I just gotta start editing more stuff. I always tell myself that I gotta edit some streams that I never do. Should I do this? Should duels maybe? Not dueling. No. Yeah. It's okay. I think she gets +3 if she wins this. +4 if she wins. +3 if she loses. Get 2nd place. Yeah, the thing I love is that pretty much every Champions Meeting, it makes me reevaluate how I'm training. It makes me try different stuff. And yeah, it never feels like I'm reaching my maximum potential ever, or so far at least. And for the last Champions Meeting, it was because of the Unity Cup. I mean, I didn't know what I was doing in the Unity Cup, pretty much. I don't know if I still am. If I still do, probably not. Yeah, just the fact that I have pressed the wrong button. That something new happens every time, every Champions Meeting. Makes me really like the game. Can we win this? Surely. Surely we win this. Watching. No race. Still going strong. Yeah. Back then, I don't know, 3 months ago, every time I wanted to not stream, I just be like, I mean, who cares? Yeah, but now, yeah. A couple of shorts blew up. Not really blew up. Got more than usual. It really makes you want to keep going, you know, as a content creator. It does make me want to make more, but just don't have time to do all that I want. And also, you know, by the end of the year, I get really sick because of the weather. My nose really doesn't like the weather. Yeah, that's nice to hear. Hey, Icy Nix, just returned to the game and went to prep for the cup. What do I try to build for this cup? So for this cup, you want to build gold chip. If you have and you want her to be 3 stars, and then you get a gold chip, and then you're trying to find another recovery skill. Usually it is going to be the Super Creep or Swinging Maestro. If you don't have Super Creep, you can use Major McQueen, the free card from the shop for cooldown. If you don't want to use her, you can gamble on Harurara, the Unruffled. I have been told that it was actually good by someone who makes guides, and also, but he hasn't tested. I haven't tested either. I am going to start testing it, the Unruffled, just a balance change. And then other than those, other than Gold Chip, you want to use Man Top Gun as an end closer. She has Breath of Fresh Air. It is also a recovery skill, then you just need one more recovery skill. And then after, you can use a Base Chaser if you don't have a third end closer. If you have Manhattan Cafe, you can use Manhattan Cafe. She's really good for long races. She's a gambler though, she's a late surger. I think you can use her as a end closer, I'm not sure. Yeah, Go Chip is meta. She's probably the best in this Champions Meeting. Also, if you have Narita Taishin, you can use Narita Taishin. You can use Simbori Rudolph as an end closer. You can use what's an end closer? You can use Hishi Amazon. Everyone who is an end closer, you can use. I'm using El Contrapasa. She has won a couple of roll matches. You know, roll matches using this sort of deck. Exactly. Yeah, pretty much. Not really this deck. A worse deck than this. And she has won a couple of roll matches. So it is luck. You are always going to. You always want to win the Unity Cup. Because other than Go Chip, the meta is using No Stopping Me and proccing it every time. Whoever procs No Stopping Me wins the race, pretty much. Appreciate, not gonna lie, just struggle with making good parents. What's the strat? So, for parents, this is a good parent for long. If you are building an enclosure, you just borrow one of these. Let me just show the website that I use. So it is called Chronogenesis. So Chronogenesis, you go over here in this website, you can see here this horse is Umamusume is Chronogenesis. Over here on blue, you want one good parent for your own parent. So usually it is going to be a 3-star. People switch in the 3 long, so legacy. You can see long, legacy, 3-star. And then you search for this. And you are going to find, unless you have someone specific that you want, I mean, don't need to. So you just go here, it's auto common. And then over here you have an ugly cap with 3 stamina and 3 long, and that is usually what you want. And then a bunch of other stuff here. So yeah, you can go on chronogenesis.net to check for it. Just look on Google, I guess, chronogenesis. Let me type it also in chat. Chronogenesis. Yeah, sure, something like this. And then first you make your parent. You borrow. You click over here, you borrow it, and then you make your own parent. This is my parent. I borrow this one, and then I use one of mine for some reason. Yeah, it is a lifesaver. It just makes our lives so much easier. So you use one of your own. I have a 3 stamina Mount Top Gun. Out of this can be a 2-star stamina, and then you use someone that is useful. Major Orion can be used for end closers. So I made a Major Orion and then the user, just so we have this one, just so we can use this one, Yeah. Appreciate it. So I'm just gonna basically do it till I can get a 3-star on stamina or long ride. You do it until you're satisfied. I guess let me show stuff what I have quick. Save and exit. So what I do is I just play the game normally, and then you will end up with some good parents just for just spin 4 stars and 3 stars. Sparks, and then we use this over here. Just playing the game normally, not even preparing for Champions Meetings. You can end up with some. You can see over here 3 speeds, 3 speeds, 3 staminas, 3 wits, 3 powers. I forgot to play Umamusume. It's like studying college if you want to play these cups. Yeah. The Champions Meetings are actually the late game of the game. It is the late game, so it is kind of the hardest content of the game. So yeah, people have been doing a lot of work on it. But yeah, the gist of it is go on chronogenesis, find one good parent. 3 stamina, 3 long. If it were a medium race, 3 stamina, 3 medium, and then you use one of your own. They can be a 2 stamina. You just need to use a 2 stamina. It doesn't really hurt that much. And then yeah, you will end up with a parent. Let me just show what I did. For long. These are my parents for the Champions Meetings. You can see they have 2 speed, 1 stamina, and some other random stuff. And I'm using Major Orion because I wanted to use a Major Orion, so I borrowed this one, and then I use my own Top Gun. And then she's my parent for this Champions Meeting. And other than that, it should be fine. It should get you a Group A round 2, maybe. Yeah, I quit after I'm a big Kitasan because I had to work abroad. My fan managed my account for me. Got to way 1. Now I have to play in the game. I kinda, as a newbie, kinda. I play a lot, man. Yeah, I'm so thing. Yeah, thank you for subbing. And then yeah, you make your own parent, and then you go on chronogenesis again, and then you find a really good parent. You go for a 9 stamina parent. So you have to use one of your own, and then you get a really good parent. In this case, it is a 9 stamina, 9 long, and then a couple of steroid spurts because you really need steroid spurt. For Go Chip, for any end closer, you need steroid spurt. This skill right here, and it is kind of gambling. So that's what I don't like about this building Go Chips. Yeah. But yeah, Go Chip and get steroid spurt on her and get no stopping me. That is I guess the basics, the really basic stuff. Really basic stuff. Yep, but for a good borrow parent, for your own parent, 3 stamina, 3 long, or the 3 whatever. Someone I know uses 3 speed and uses but they train a lot of. I cannot train really that much power and stamina, so I just go with stamina instead of speed. But you can do that if you have Kita-san. You can train a lot of especially if you have stamina cards and power cards. You can go with stamina, speed sparks. But I just go with stamina because I just train speed pretty much. I guess the hardest part of this Champions Meeting is that people have trouble getting a lot of stats, especially if people who don't, especially people like me, I guess, who don't have cards, I guess. But thankfully, everyone has no stopping me now, and it is a really good gambling skill, and I'm just gonna gamble pretty much. Is this one good enough? Oh really? Yeah, we wanna get her friendship as soon as possible. So do I need 3 S stats like those tryhards, or I'm good with 1 S stat and 2 A stats and power? Like what I'm going for here is an SS plus A and B, I guess. But if you can manage with Kita-san, you can manage pretty easily to get 1000 speed, 8000 power, and 8000 stamina if you have good power cards. But the more acceleration you have, more skills, the less power you need. But it depends on your goals right now. If you just want to get to Group A final round, you don't need 8000 max speed, 8000 speed, 8000 power, 8000 whatever. You just need the I guess just need the acceleration skills and a little bit of luck or something like that. I still don't have Rico. Yeah, try to get, if you can, try to get a, yeah, Group B is enough for me. Then that's, yeah, you can do a lot. You can even get to Group A and around. You don't have to. You don't have to really try that much. But for Group B, final round. Oh really? Yeah, final round Group B. I mean, you can go with 700s even. Because people really are really bad at managing speed and stamina and power at the same time. So a Group B final round is pretty doable. With just 700s. But yeah, if you have a MLB Kita-san, 1000 speed and 1000 power is very doable. And then you gotta find a way to have 1000 stamina. For me, usually just this is sufficient. Stamina, and then Rico. If you have Rico, just this one, she's really good. She's better than the SSR Rico. Limit break 0. If you don't have her, maybe borrow the max limit break Rico, maybe, or not. Yeah, but you gotta try out stuff. Looking for straight part here. Okay, we got it. So this is the skill that makes or break the run for Go Chip and any end closer. Because it is like acceleration. You need 1 acceleration skill for every Champions Meeting. What wins Champions Meetings is acceleration. So I'm pretty happy that we got it. No stopping me. It gives a lot of acceleration, which is why it's probably the best skill. But it is kind of gambly. And Serial Expert is very good, but it's not as strong as No Stopping Me. but it's not gambling. You always proc straight spurt. If you have Kitas, you probably have some MLB SRs, so you can use Nishamazon. The power card is very good. Shinko Windy for recovery. Yeah, for stamina. You can just use power cards instead of stamina for Go Chip. But for people who don't have, for Umamusume who don't have stamina growth, you should be probably using stamina cards. Mahata Cafe also can just use power cards. Yeah, I'm not sure about triple. Oh yeah, so for people, since you haven't been playing, people really people really like recommending wit builds. But for this Libra Cup, wit builds are not really recommended because you need a lot of stats instead of just wit. So maybe go with 3 speed cards. You can go with 2 if you have Kitas on black. But I do recommend 3 at least. Alright, check my account. I only got one. I only got unique medium, turf mile front, and base 3 star. No longer stamina. But that's unfortunate. If you have 2 stars, they are okay. They should be useful. No, it's just a 2 star stamina. Should be good enough. Because what really matters is the one that you borrow. Or just doing a parent. You just gotta do one parent pretty much. Yeah, check for your 2 stars staminas if you have any. And then if you don't have any 2 star speed stamina, you go for 2 star speeds. Yeah, getting a long spark. It's probably a long pink spark is the best one, but you can just go with turf. Turf spark. A 2 star Ogre, Sans Mrozenski, Super Creek. It's gonna be Sans. I mean, if you don't have major, okay, so for parent, it doesn't matter, because you're not using, okay, so you are making a parent, so she's going to be over here, no, she's going to be over here, right, or let's say Ogre Cap, she's going to be over here, so her unique doesn't really matter. What matters is her, you know, this and this, so you can just pick anyone for this slot over here. But if you care about affinity, Go Chip, I mean, you can check the affinity, I guess. So for Go Chip, compatibility, you go on Game Tora, and then you pick a, let's say, a Go Chip, right? Chip. Then this is going to be your who's going to be? So let's use the same example. Narita Taishin, because she has 3 star long, and then this one is going to be just any parent pretty much. But I do recommend Major Ryan if you have her, as you can kind of gamble on her all. And then for this one, it really doesn't matter. You just check the compatibility, whatever. And then yeah, Biwa, winning ticket. So Suzuka, she has a lot of compatibility, so you can use Suzuka. And Ogre Cap, almost as much. Super Creek, not also as much. Also a lot. Who else? Super Creek, Sans Mrozenski. So Mrozenski usually doesn't have a lot of priority with a bunch of Umamusumes, so probably avoid her as much as possible, unless you really want her unique. Because yeah, Maruzenski, she doesn't really like, she's not really doesn't really have much affinity with everyone. So yeah, something like this. And then for this one, you borrow another really strong. You don't borrow the same one. You gotta find another one for this. So this is going to be your legacy. For this one, is going you are going to borrow him from the Genesis. You go on Chrono Genesis. You find one. You have to find two, right? One goes here, and the other one goes here. There's going to be a borrow. There's going to be a borrow. You won't have to borrow this once, because she's going to be your own now. And then for this one, you borrow another one. So it is going to be a, let's say, a 9 stamina, 9 long. So yeah, let's see here. So we only got one example here. So this one, it is a Narita Brian. So we would use Narita Brian over here. So this is how I make parents. Is that clear? So this one you borrow once, then this one you borrow every day after that. This will, yeah, then find another one. Then you go lower. Instead of 9 long, you go 8 long. So like, don't go below 9 stamina, in my opinion. And yeah, you keep going lower. But yeah, the most important part, yeah, for the you wanna find something like this, Ceres Bird. It has to be all legacy. Make sure it is legacy here for the first one. So 3 stamina, 3 long, 3 Ceres Bird. Then you find one here. Actually got a lot of. So we have a, you know, Narita Taishin, a Rudolph, Narita Taishin. We got a bunch of results here. Just make sure it isn't a goat chip, because you don't have affinity with yourself. So don't use goat chips. And then yeah, you can find one, then put them over here. Your own. This is your own parent, and then for the other one, you just borrow one. So in this case, it would be a, instead of 3 long, it is a 9 total. 9 total. And you get, and then if you don't find one, then you keep going lower. And then for skill, Ceres Bird, at least one Ceres Bird. Yeah, it's just the basics. You can like everything in this game. You can okay, and then we go lower. Then we go lower. You go lower. Yeah, everything in this game can be it's just a basic. You can go. Yeah, and then we find another one here. It is a goat chip, and we don't want a goat chip, so go lower. 7 now. Yeah, you can optimize so much in this game. Did I just copy your lab, or is it multiple? My tech is very bad. I'm kind of doing something that people are not doing, so I don't recommend copying my deck. But for, I guess for, if you have, people have been using, I guess you can use this over here. Here, I guess. People are using a deck like this, I guess. Can I use? Okay, no, we gotta. A training event helper, I guess. People are using something like this. 1 Super Creek, Olympic 0, and then you know, Tassan. And people use Sweep Tosho with Tassan. And then this is for the refill. And then for gold ship, using Rice Shower. You can use either of those. So if you don't have Super Creek, you can use Rice Shower. If you don't have Rice Shower, you can use Super Creek. But And then you go after speed. You can use a Mihono Bourbon. This is for gold chip. And then yeah, I guess just got an and then the Rico, as always. You need one Rico. This Rico is very good if you have a limit break. If you don't have her, you can use a regular Rico. Everything. So if you don't have Sweep Tosho, you can use in order of power. I guess you can use Shinko Windy. You can use King Halo. You can use any of the SRs, but I do recommend Sweep Tosho or Shinko Windy because they are probably the strongest. LB1 Rico. The R one. This one. This one? Or is it this one? Which one? So for this one is always better most of the time. If you don't have this one at the max limit break. If you don't have her at the max limit break, then yeah, don't use her. Just borrow this one. You have Kita-san, so you can borrow this one pretty safely. And then yeah, SSR, yeah, if you have her max limit break, yeah, she's so good at LB1. So yeah, just use this one, so it's gonna look like this. So we want for Go Chip, you probably want 3 speed cards. So just find the ones that you have. If you play the game, you can use Special Week. There's some power cards, I guess. I always use Harara because it's what I got. Or you don't need to use Harara. Power. No, you can, yeah, you can borrow Sweep Tosho. Since you have MLB Kita-san, you can borrow Sweep Tosho pretty safely. And then yeah, you're gonna have to test out if just 2 is enough. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But just to be safe, you can use 3 speed cards, then 1 power card, I guess. If you don't want to, you can use two stamina, because Go Chip has a really good growth rate in stamina and power. So you can use power cards, but yeah, you need 2 recovery skills, and they don't give any recovery skills, so only Super Creek. But instead of Super Creek, you can use Right Shower if you have her. But if you don't, yeah, use Super Creek. If you don't have Super Creek, then yeah, I guess I don't know what you should be using. Oh yeah, Major McQueen for cooldown. Cooldown was kind of bad though. Then what else? Yeah, 3 speed cards. Maybe Kita-san Super Tosho can be enough. Maybe. But you are going to have a lot of stamina. Just from the legacies. If you are using stamina legacies. LB Kita-san, Right Shower, LB1. Right Shower, LB Rico 1, LB. So I have a LB1. So yeah, LB. That seems pretty solid. Super. Okay, so if you have. Okay, so you either use Super Creek or you use sorry, or you either use Super Creek or you use Right Shower. So Rico LB1, Super Creek LB0, Halo LB1. Halo LB1. If you have the free, if you have Narita Bryan, she's also free. You can use Narita Bryan instead of King Halo. Yeah, I do recommend that. Yeah. Okay, so Mihono stays because having 2 power cards is pretty good. But you gotta test out stuff, you know. Especially because you have Rico, SSR Rico, and Mikita-san. Yeah, just test out a 3-speed car, a speed deck, a 3-power deck instead. But Mihono Bourbon, you can use a Hishi Amazon. Where is she? Probably one of these, right? So Hishi Amazon is also pretty good. Probably better than Mihono Bourbon. Mihono Bourbon just has so much power to give. So either of those two. So yeah. If you have any other SSRs for power, are any of them good? I don't think so. Yeah, but Crash Hour is so good. So yeah, 2 power. And then test out. Yeah, make sure to test 3 speed and 2 speed. If 2 speed is enough, 3 speed is too much, you go with 3 power. It should be good. Especially because it is Kita-san and Sweet Tosho. Borrow Sweet Tosho. Yeah, test out stuff. And for this deck, I think you need speed legacies. Yeah, but I have someone else. There's also streams that suggest what's it called? 3 power and stamina. Yeah, before taking time. Yeah, no problem. So back to oh, what are we doing? Yeah, but make sure to just test out stuff. 3 speed or 3 power. Also, if you haven't been playing the Unity Cup, it kind of works differently from the Aurora High. You should be using the Unity Cup for training, and that is another, I guess, monster to tackle. That's so many frames again. My internet, is it? Yeah, my internet. Okay. There you go. Hi there. Yeah, the 3 borrows are going to be promising and having good parents. Yeah, I usually just play the 3 times a day pretty much. Because I really have to rely, yeah. I really have to rely on the borrow, the strong borrow every day. But you can still use your own parents. Or you can even make 2 parents if you really want to keep playing. But they aren't going to be as great, but you can still use them. Yeah, probably the biggest thing that will help you is just learning the Unity Cup itself, just how it works. But for Go Chip, she has, you know, this plus 20 stamina plus 10 power, so she really wants to train power to get a stamina. So yeah, probably should focus on you know, these 2. And for speed you have Kita-san, you have Subtosho, should be enough. If it isn't enough, then you gotta check the you know, if you are playing correctly. Or if you are, then yeah, probably go for 3 speed cards. And yeah, if you manage to get 1000 speed, 1000 power, and 1000 stamina, you are really safe for Group A final round. You don't really need max speed, but yeah, you just try to get even 900. If you manage to get 900 in 3 stats, you should be pretty safe for Group A final round, in my opinion. But you gotta make sure that you have no stopping me, 0 expert, and another recovery skill, 2 recovery golden skills. Yeah, for Go Chip, with the order deck, it's going to be Swinging Maestro and Go Home Specialist and Cooldown, right? Yeah, Rush Hour also has cooldown, but she gives just Sugimasho. Always pick the carrot, team carrot name for no stopping me.
先頭集団を見ていきましょう。先頭はツインター、単身で飛ばして行きます。続いてアイネス封じ。
And make sure you get 3 race bird.
ミホのブルボン、少し後ろから4番。さあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていく馬娘たち。さあ花に立ったのはアイネス封じ。
What else? Yeah, we already got. So for disco chip, the stats I go for is a 12,000 speed and then 8,000 stamina. Then the rest is whatever, pretty much. Because I don't pull for cards in this this account. It is the only account I have, but I like seeing in this account. そしてその後方には17番、さらにメジロライアン、1馬身離れてウォッカ。 Yeah, for the past two Champions meetings, I have been getting Group A final round just by doing whatever. No, not really doing whatever, but I just relying on what I can do instead of cards. You can get really far if you have the sun black and the Bikita sun black. Okay, she's not winning. Did she win this? Wait, no way. No way, she won this. She won this. No way. Let's go chip. So impressive. If you only do 3 runs a day. Yeah, sometimes I only do 1 run a day. Because I watch every single race. Every time. Because I like watching it. I mean, the main reason why I love the game so much is just because of the racing. So yeah, 1 run takes me 2 hours minimum. Not really minimum, like 1 hour and a half to 2 hours. So I can only play so much every day. And 3 bars fit it's really well. 6 hours a day, pretty much. It's my free time, pretty much. The other YouTubers I see play the game for like 4-8 hours daily and go through all charts calculation. I was like, that's too much for me. Yeah, that was also too much for me. When I started playing the game, I just, I would just play it like regularly. I just read the stories. This Umamusume looks cool. Let me do her story. And then I spent like 6 hours reading her story. And then that was it for, I don't know, 300 hours. Did that for 300 hours. And then the first Champions Meeting came around, and I was like, okay, that's Champions Meeting, I mean, who cares? I did it, and then I lost every single race. And then, yeah, Champions Meeting is for sweats and tryhards. But then people kept talking about Champions Meeting is so fun. And then people kept calling it competitive mode, and I am a competitive player, I guess. I play a lot of competitive games. Street Fighter, Counter-Strike, League of Legends, Hearthstone, Shadow, all of that's competitive stuff. And I just had to make sure, I just wanted to make sure, to see for myself if it is actually competitive. I don't really enjoy long Champions Meetings, so I just limit my play to 3 runs a day. Yeah, long Champions Meetings. Yeah, are kind of weird, I guess. For this one, yeah, whoever procs no stopping me wins. Why are 4 trains locked? Oh, because that's Go Chip. Yeah, she does that. That's Go Chip. Like, yeah, I don't want to train anything else today, so just train one time. Whenever that happens, yeah, you should probably rest if you can, or recreate, or do a race if the training isn't good enough. I mean, the Taurus Cup was a medium Champions Meeting. I didn't win anything, because I wasn't really trying hard. But for the Gemini Cup, it was the first longer Champions Meeting. I actually tried a little bit more. And I got the group B final round, I think. And then yeah, I thought, okay, maybe Champions Meetings have some competitive truth to it. And then yeah, now I'm here training for CMs every week. Champions Meetings can be fun, but I do consider them a late game. It's a late game activity. I don't find them to be the main draw of the game at all. But they can definitely be fun. I just don't want to give up my carats for cards. I really want to use my carats on characters. So yeah, I'm having fun just trying to figure out how to play the game without Kitasan and all that. And I don't feel like I'm close to breaking the Kitasan barrier, but I'm still learning pretty much. I really like it. Really like just like experimenting with stuff. Because people, whenever you see guides, I just saw a guide yesterday, a guide from someone I really like as a content creator, I guess. And he just goes like, I mean, get your MLB Kitasan and your MLB Biko Pegasus, SSRE Biko Pegasus, and you should be good. And yeah, I went on his stream, and he also was like, okay, that was too much. No one has MLB Kitasan and MLB Biko just lying around. And yeah, we just had a laugh at it. No, okay. Yeah, we have a Rico or whatever. We don't need Rico. 27. I think he rests here, to be honest. Yeah, I'll go for characters now too. Yeah, I have been always going for characters. Yeah, it's probably the most fun I've had, is just go for characters. Is this one good? I don't think it is. I think 3. Yeah, sure, this one. My friend went for most of the meta support cards, now I just pick characters. Yeah, he was playing for you, right? I mean, yeah, I guess I went for characters because I was playing the game, but maybe if I have more time. But I really wanted everyone's I really wanted everyone's I guess outfit. So I just spent all my carats right away on characters. And then by the time I got everyone's character outfits, Kitasan was already gone. So yeah. And then by then, yeah, I'm just playing whatever. Waiting for Libra Cup Christmas. I'm waiting for St. Jordan. Comes out this month, I guess. So someone got S rank with just one barrel, MLB Kitasan, and mostly SR cards. Yeah, MLB SR cards. MLB SR cards are actually better than a lot of free, like this one, right? She's mid of the road in terms of power. A Shinku Windy is better than her. A Sweet Tosho is better than her. Kihalo is better than her. Which of Speed SR, just SR cards are way better than her. Same for Narita Bryan. Pretty much everyone's better than Narita Bryan at Max Mid-Brick. So SR cards, the reason why people were telling everyone to go for Kitasan Black wasn't really because of Kitasan Black, it was because of the SR cards. Because you would have a really good inventory of SRs. So And especially early game, right? No one has a bunch of cards early game, so the value just goes up even more. And if you got Kita-san, yeah, you got Kita-san. But if you didn't get any Kita-san, you would have a lot of SRs, and that by itself was such a good reason to go for Kita-san. And yeah, Kita-san getting a rerun. I'm still not going for Kita-san because I guess by now, okay, this one was actually pretty good. Because we're not training either way. Lociu is even pretty good. That's why you can play the game completely free to play and don't have even corporal. Yes, card carry. Yeah, you still gotta pull for the SR cards, right? I don't even have SR cards. But yeah, I just didn't want to touch the support banner at all. But yeah, you can definitely make some really good Umamusumes with just SR cards. Right, I can still compete. I can still compete. I actually, in my opinion, I guess I might be crazy, but I think I almost won the last Champions Meeting with just whatever I did. I think I got unlucky, to be honest. I got lucky, but unlucky, not lucky enough. But I think we could have won the last Champions Meeting. It was a mild Champions Meeting. I didn't think I would be getting to the Group A final round, and I did. Kind of surprised myself. I was expecting to get to Group B final round, something like that. Okay, yeah. When pull for Austin Jordan, also there is going to be a anniversary banner, which is for just Umamusumes, which of Umamusumes, the best ones, and you get a free selector for any Umamusume. It has come out before, and I'm gonna pull on that just for more Umamusumes. Yeah, I still need a Same Sky or a Marozensky. Either Marozensky, I don't have any Marozensky. None of them. People have been telling to go even for the rerun for Kita-san. I don't know if it's good enough. I'm gonna get that for some Marozensky. Don't have her, yeah. That's special. I wish I had special week. I have been building a lot of late starters. Wish I had a special week. Special week is cool. But yeah, probably, yeah, Summer Marozensky. I need a Same Sky or Summer Marozensky for Major Parma, which I'm also playing for when she comes out. She comes out after Tosin Jordan. A long time after Major Parma or Tosin Jordan. It's gonna take a while, but still gotta prepare. Which race is this? Kikashiro? Show this? Yeah, Major Palma is a runway. I gotta learn how to make runways now. Guess you can win this. Oh no, never mind. Simply Rudolph. Doesn't need to win this. Rudolph stealing. Oh yeah, Rudolph can always steal the race. She's an even part of the story. It's just there. I think for Go Chip, we are Go Chip. Who's part of the story here? No one, I guess. We got 60k. It's okay. Fine. This is what we need. She doesn't run the Arimakinen. Or does she? Okay, she does. She runs the Arimakinen twice, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna see how far I can go without support cards. So far, I don't think I've reached my limit. This one for just topping off this flame over here. I guess we gotta focus on power now. Speed, I guess. It's a lot of speed. Let's go for speed now. Forever. Speed forever. B rank. And then I guess we're gonna do a couple of room matches after this. Yesterday was such a bad day. No, not really. It wasn't the best. Oh, she's still not orange rank. Now she is. Okay, this one for power, I think. Not really. I'll go for stamina. I don't have a lot of stamina than no stamina. Okay, long race, so Strawberry Spurt, pretty good. Yeah, maybe it might be the case that people are better in this Champions Meeting because people have been getting used to playing the Unity Cup. I was actually expecting the last Champions Meetings to be way harder because people come back to the game. I mean, they played the first couple Champions Meetings, then they come back. I thought it would be harder, way harder. I mean, it was harder than usual, but not as much as I expected it. And for this one, second Champions Meeting after the Unity Cup, maybe people will have learn how to play the Unity Cup more now. Dropped a bunch of frames again on OBS. Yeah, internet hasn't been great. Yeah, for my testing, Libra Cup, yeah, whoever procs no stopping me just wins pretty much all the time. Whoever doesn't proc it has no chance. Sometimes everyone procs it, and then whoever has, and then having a good build actually matters. But if you don't proc it, doesn't matter if you have the best build or whatever. If you don't proc it, you are gonna be behind. And the other thing is that Go Chip moves up so far ahead. She gets close to the pace chasers, and then she has a really good easy time proccing, no stopping me. And I was using 3 pace chasers starting off, and then they were just getting farmed by gold chips.
そして外目をつきましてはレーシングフラッシュすぐに続いて12番外でゴールドシップ少し後ろから
So won't you need at least 30 width for it to proc, or the higher your width, the faster it will proc?
3番ジンボリルドルフ
300 300 width, you get a 70% chance of proccing it, I think. But that is if you have a great mood or regular mood. Yeah, but 300 is the bare minimum if you don't have 300. But yeah, the more width you have, the more often you will proc your skills. I actually have been testing just having one stamina skill and a lot of width. That you don't really want a lot of width because it doesn't do anything other than helping proc skills. Sometimes you don't really want to proc skills. You actually want more power. But yeah, it's up to preference, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, 300 width bare minimum. You can get away with a lot of things with just 300 width. Especially because you have two other racers with you. So there is 70 chance for 3 racers. So that you have a little chance of failing, but at least one will proc it every time. Just good. Look at this. Grab the bat. What else we got? We got standing by. That is for impulsors. What's it called? What's it? Okay, go with the middle one, because I'm scared. Scared. And for the last one, we go for the top one. For the Unity Cup, you kind of want to train with... You kind of don't want to, you just train with more because of the mechanics. So people usually will have more than 300. Yeah, 500. I guess 500 is the upper limit. You don't want to go more than that. Same for Guts. Guts is better now, but 500 is probably the upper limit that you want.
気合十分いい顔してますね。ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。スタート。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。期待通りの結果を出せれば一番人気グラスワンダー、ライスシャワー早くも先頭に躍り。
So Highlander, if you have Highlander in it one, you can also be an acceleration skill. It is a gambling acceleration skill, but everyone can have it. You can win games. The Smoke Iron works, but it is a delayed proc. I think on your left also, if you are using Elite Surgery. Yeah, no stopping me. The Smoke Iron, Zero Whisper, Highlander, Head On for Pace Chasers. I think that's it pretty much. And in scheming, it is also a delayed proc, but it can also work. It's very ballsy to go for angling scheming though. Also, you don't want to be first place. You want to be second, so you can proc on no stopping me. It's got Tamamo Crosses and without Honorita Brian. The character, yeah, Tamamo Crosses comes before or after Los Jordan, I think. Filming the character. I might go for the Tamamo Cross, I don't know. I kind of want to wait for the anniversary banner. I have Ogre Cap, she doesn't have her friend. We don't want her to be friendless.
第2コーナーグラスワンダーこの位置につけています。その後ろスペシャルウィーク少し後ろから8番
Yeah, out of that.
少し離れて
Yeah, I got a Goat City, a Woody Cap, Super Creek. Just missing Tambo Cross now
かかってしまっているかもしれません。息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
from the series.
まだリードをキープしています。この差は大丈夫なのか。
I was thinking of going for the
ゴールドシップ後ろ10番内から
the beginning of a new era
グラスワンダー少し
cast. You know,
2周目の向こう正面各馬娘
Akion, Mountain Cafe,
依然先頭
Michikiseki,
は残り数メートルを
and Jago Pocket. But no way I have no carats.
そしてその後ろから行くのはグラ
So I'm just going for the Gyarus now.
スペシャル
Gyarus, and then
12番その外並んで8番
that's probably it.
すぐに続いて7番少し離れて1番それを見るように3番2番現在しんがりだ。先頭は相変わらずゴール
So
ド
that's Stray Spurt doing its thing.
目が離せません。
さあいよいよ直線だ。
Stray Whisper.
誰が仕掛けるのか。最終コーナーを曲がって最初に駆け抜けてきたのはゴールドシップ食い下がるグラスワンダーゴールドシップ強い強すぎる完全に抜け出した200を通過余裕の走りだ。後ろをぐんぐん探してこれはセーフティー
Next year's Champions Meeting is going to be in the ring. And I don't know how much that will affect stat lines. I think everyone will need a little bit more power. I think that the turf is going to be good turf or soft. So everyone's going to need a little bit more power. Everyone's already pretty safely getting 8,000 power. Got one more Unity race. I think I'm just using Goat Ship. If she gets a 8,000 speed, just using her. I don't want to train. I don't really like training Goat Ship. I like the character, but training her, it's just as getting Steroid Spurt, such a hassle. And she doesn't have speed growth. And also we gotta rely on getting Tsugi Maestro, and we still have it. We still don't have it. Dropping frames again on OBS. I reveal the VODs after. Okay, this one's good. Help the crowd for Unruffled. Oh yeah, have we gotten Unruffled? I don't think we did. I have to test it out. Ruffled. Okay, we don't. Yeah, sure. Getting a lot of speed now. One's for stamina, the other one for power. I forgot stamina, so stamina. Yeah, Rico is good because she gives a lot of stamina without, you know, having to press the button. Clicking on stamina. Yeah, I really don't like giving up on Rico. Rico? Did I say Rico? I think I did. This one? Not really. 21, sure. Maybe Rico gives a little bit more. She didn't. 60. 62 actually. We got URA finals here? Not really, I don't think we do. So yeah, just stamina. Long, right-handed. We might. This Goat Chip's pretty good. So far, I guess. Do we get more on 45? Do we gamble 45? We do.
根性で頑張りましょう
Yeah. Federation for straightaways. You can high roll. Oh, it's for a mile, so never mind. Never mind.
注目の一番人気1番ゴールドシッ
Yes. Long aptitude. Chester Whisper, long aptitude. So we just need to win the. That's what I don't like about the run. If we lose the Unity Cup, we don't get no stopping me, and then yeah, we just cannot use gold chip. It has happened so much, like 5 times, 6 times, where I get a bunch of stuff, but I don't get Zero Whisper, or I don't get no stopping me, or I don't get
唯一
Swinging Maestro.
地上の盾をかけた熱き戦い最長距離 G1 天皇賞春虎視眈々と
I just hate it.
3番人気はシンボリルドルフこの評価は少し不満か2番人気はこの子エイシンフラッシュ威風堂々とスタートを待つのはこの馬娘グランプリ馬娘ゴールドシップ1番人気です
Which is also why I didn't, I haven't
ゲートイン会
really been streaming my gold chip runs because they have been just unluck after unluck.
みんな集中して
So I just went yeah, I want to pass up and close it. And she ended up fine, I guess, to my standards.
直線勝負にかけて
Almost max speed,
終盤に期待です
8,000 stamina, 600 power.
さあ花に立ったのは声優スカイ
She had 600 wit, I think, something like that.
先頭を伺うのはマヤのトップガンさらに
Maybe we could have gone to power.
名称怒涛追走9番並んできた外でスーパークリーク12番並びかけてきた2馬身離れて
She can still ride this just on these 2 skills.
進んで直線へ向かう先頭から後方まで縦長の展開だ
各自自分のペースを保っているようですね
She has a standing by.
先頭セイウンスカイレースはよどみなく進んでいますマヤ
She doesn't have. She has Common Crowd. I'm going with a Common Crowd and standing by. If she doesn't get a Swinging Maestro,
5番手テイエムオペラ
might even go with Unruffled. Unruffled, so it's such a troll thing to do.
そして内目をつきましてはエイシンフラッシュそれを見るように11番
Or at least in the past, right? Just getting Unruffled.
すぐに続いて13
I might make another. I remember that post that on Reddit from that one guy that was yeah, thank you, Guide Maker. You know, ironically, just being sarcastic about it, and then they were using Iron Will, which doesn't proc at all, never procs. It's so bad. And then everyone just destroyed him.
11番内にはエイシンフラッシュ少し離れて
It was really funny.
内を回って
But maybe Unruffled's better.
向正面各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっています
Yeah, but Iron Will is
続きましたセイ
the
ウン
worst skill, recovery skill.
外でテイエムオペラ王5番手には10番1馬身離れてスーパークリーク1馬身差名称
Is there a whisper here?
離れて8番
This was the Gemini Cup,
それを見るようにシンボリ
and then Gochip was also pretty good in the Gemini Cup. We kind of did the same thing, Zero Whisper,
さらにはマヤのトップガンさらに
and a bunch of stamina, and we actually needed 3 stamina skills for the Gemini.
と並んでゴールドシップ
To me, that's just ridiculous.
10番さらにはシンボ
How
リ
do you even get 3 stamina skills?
カーブ
馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離せません
この直線で勝負が決まるぞまだ差があるここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのかさあ
And then Gochip is annoying to train. She's throwing tantrums like Daiwa.
最後のコーナー
She's one of those. We were doing a run with my deck
残り2
in another stream, not my stream, just another streamer. He was using my deck, and Gochip had 6 times she restricted her training, and yeah, they lost like 200 speed just because of that.
2着には
So funny.
クリーク3着に入ったのはテイエム
Just didn't want to train at all. Yeah, that is also why Gochip can actually ruin your run just by being herself. She gets a lot of mood downs for me. She's kind of like King Halo. King Halo has so many mood downs for me because of her dress getting dust on it. She gets a mood down whenever there's dust on her dress. So funny. It's funny, but I don't. It's funny. It's funny to her. Not really funny for me. We can both get 99%. Yeah, Octopus Bubbles. Sure, just some creatine or a protein powder. I think we want to rest, just so we have a lot of stamina for the training camp. The training was decent, in my opinion, but we have a better chance at getting a way better one on training camp. We got something else. We got a standing by. No, that was just it. That was it though. Got to what? Yeah, hit level 1.
Yes.
So yeah, no swinging maestro. We can salvage the run. Still salvage the run if she gets 11. I don't think she's getting 1100 stamina. Takarazuka, if she wins this, she gets I mean, she has to win this, I think. But if she wins this, we complete her secret event. Yeah, make sure to run the Takarazuka 2 times in her career. Takarazuka was the... Whoops. What did I press? Oh, the ask. Skip button. Yeah, I have something to show. I don't know if they patched it, but I gotta show it after the run is over. Yeah, go home specialist. Proc too early in the Libra Cup. Sometimes proc too early. Could have been better, but it's better than nothing. But you kind of waste a little bit of stamina whenever it procs.
先頭はマヤのトップが単身で飛ばして行きます。続いて10番外から18番そのうち並んで当選状だ。6番続いているメジロマックイーン並びかけてきた。1馬身離れて名将怒涛。2番並んでくる後ろ。
For the Takarazuka, it is 2 corners. So Zero Spurt is not good here. I don't believe. It is on the second corner. At the start of the second corner, I think. Let's pump. This pump's pretty good, but she's kind of stuck on the NPC. Stuck not pretty much everyone, to be honest. I guess Zero Spirit is better now because she's not at max velocity. Most likely. I'm on it. So we complete her secret event, I believe. Unless I forgot about something. I don't think I did. It's just 2 Takarazuka Kinens. Takarazuka Kinen. Keyword 2. I don't know why she gives Charming. Charming is so bad this late into the game, and they want to give her Charming. So bad. So I don't see why. It is +5 on everything. Is it good? No, just power. Just no to. No, I mean, it is +9. It's probably fine. The next one we should be able to pick the top one, unless it is Turf Queens. If it is Turf Queens, it'll be pretty sad. It is Turf Queens. Okay. I guess we pick the middle one. I'd rather just win the second one and get +5. Is it +5? +4 points? And lose and get nothing? +5 to every stat. That's pretty safe. Shorter long race. 600 only.
3番人気にはダイワスカーレット。この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子。スペシャルウィーク。さあ今日の主役はこの馬娘を置いて他にいない。グランプリ馬娘ゴールドシップ1番人気です。私が一番期待している。
It is the last Libra Cup race before the finals. And Turf Queens, yeah, blocked us off from getting a bunch of extra points. We would have gotten +50 to every stat, but I don't want to risk it, so especially because we have Zero Expert, we have long aptitude. Rather just gamble on +30, winning with only +30 bonus stats than gambling on Turf Queens. Haven't really popped that many bubbles, to be honest. I don't think. Long race, so Zero Expert should be. I mean, it is more like a medium race. It is 2600, so the last part might be on a corner instead of a straight. So might be on a corner. Is Daiwa winning? I don't think she is. She doesn't have her ult. Her ult is very scary. I don't think that's her ult. I mean, it is the middle race, but you never know. You never know if you win or lose. Even on double circles, yeah, I don't trust double circles at all. Some frames again. 1,000 frames lost. I think it is the internet. Yeah, you are able to lose on the middle race. It'd be scary. Yeah, +5. I'd rather have +5 and not get the bonus at the end. I mean, yeah, than lose and not get anything at all. Just speed. Maybe one whip. Maybe one rests. Maybe one no, okay. Rest once.
私のパやるわよ合体魔法
This one's a random, doesn't matter. Oh, we might even get what's it called? Swingy Maestro? Is this one good? Is this one? Is this one? Okay, not really. Let's just use Rico and not gamble anymore. She might get max speed, but we still have to. Okay. Ah, come on, go chip. Okay, sure.
気合いだ
Could have been a bubble. This could have all been something good, but they weren't. How about this one? 10, 17. I don't want to not have enough speed, so I think we just go for speed now. Maybe stamina. Or wit even? It's kind of illiterate right now. Just go for speed.
よっしゃ
It's kind of bad. You have to get lucky now, I think. Anything going on here? Okay, so we might get Swingy Maestro. Only maybe. Maybe get it. Maybe we get it. Maybe not. Okay, if we don't. Harura hasn't really shown up. I wanted to test out Unruffled, but I don't think we will, because she hasn't shown up. And then we have like 2 turns to train, and then Japan Cup and Darimekinen. We are getting a lot of stats from pieces, I guess.
Umamusume たちが追い求める一条の盾鍛えた足を武器に行く栄光への道天皇賞秋
I guess our biggest role right now isn't even getting max speed. It's more like getting no stopping me. Just one no stopping me.
見事春秋連覇となるでしょうか各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いましたさあゲートが開いた各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね
先行争いは1番2番当選上段期待通りの結果を出せるか1番人気ゴールドシップ1番会長に飛ばしていきます先頭をかけます1番続きました2番1番と2番序盤からやり合っています
2人がレースを作りそうですね
向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ13馬身先頭を行ったのは1番続いて2番激しい先頭争いその
Where are you? Yeah, I mean, 600 power is definitely way too low. If you just want to run, just running without any generation skills. We are running Zero Spirit, Swamp Smiring, and no stopping me. And we have to proc 2 of those. What's happening? Okay, kind of glitched over here. And I think it makes up for not having a lot of power. But yeah, it means we are gambling on average. We are losing on average. But you don't have to win every race. And we are gambling with 3 enclosers, I think. I think I'm using 3 enclosers pretty much, yeah. Yeah, Highlander can be another source of gambling. I have no idea how how we can get gambling. Highlander.
3着は全ドラブラ
Unless we go for a. Unless we go for rice shower. Can we go for a rice shower? Can we go for a rice shower? Encloser rice shower? Maybe? Yeah. No, I'm thinking about the encloser rice shower. I don't think we can. Chess G in enclosing, I think. Serious battle. 29. 29. Sure.
やるわよ合体魔法
Should have not gone for it. I hate it. I'm not gambling. Okay. Really wanted to. Yeah. I think we are getting 900 stamina. Or about 8,000 stamina. 1,000 stamina, 1,000 speed. Oops, that was a misclick. Anyways, my brain decided for me, I guess. My body, I don't know. I think we're getting max speed. It's okay. I'm fine with 1100 speed. I don't want to strain any more chips.
注目の1番人気15番
Could have this gotten how could this gotten better? Oh, maybe cards. I don't know. I was recommended to go for speed cards with power instead of 3 speed. Go for more power instead of Aurora, I think, something like that. I don't know how maybe to fit that many instead of Super Creek. Yeah, instead of Super Creek and a 3rd speed card. Go for power cards and speed legacies, and rely on Ruffle. I think is how would I? Because I don't have Light Shower, so I don't know how they want me to go for more power. So yeah, Armageddon, let's race through this. The Unity Cup. If you lose the Unity Cup, then the run's over because we will not have no stopping me. Would have been a if we do lose, it would have been a decent gold chip to my standards. 600 power, 1100 speed. So there's less people on room matches because of the practice. Practice feature now. I mean, which is good, right? you kind of want people to test out stuff, and the only way to test out stuff was room matches. And room matches kind of hurt a lot of people's egos. Because you are up against S ranks and A pluses, really strong A pluses. And it can be really demoralizing. For, you know, someone who just wants to win. To me room matches have always been a really good source of experimenting and research. You get to see what people are going for, what works or not, what sort of decks you are up against. And room matches are more like, I don't know, round 2, group A, second day, and finals. They aren't really a good representation of day 1, round 1. In my opinion, you should always be testing out stuff on the hardest difficulty. Which to me are the home matches. And I really like doing those. But practice, yeah, the practice mode maybe makes people more comfortable with testing Umamusume. Like, you can create a bubble of yourself and not really expand. Which can be dangerous, but it's better than not allowing people to test out stuff on their own. What did I get here? Okay, so we didn't get a ruffle or the other one, Singing Maestro. So we are still rank A. We'll probably win this. We are on long race, so we are beating, most likely beating Little Cocoon. Yeah, we're in 1100 speed, I guess. Which negates one of the hardest races. The other race that we want to win is the medium one, but we are on average losing that one. So just relying on miles and sprints and thirds. We're losing, yeah, winning long means we have a pretty good chance. If we don't win, yeah, the run is over. Because no stopping is probably the most important part here. Even more important than Zero Whisper.
ゴールドシップ真っ向勝負に注目だ。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。今スタートが切られました。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切り。
Haven't dropped any frames? Okay, we dropped any frames so far. Stuck on 1048 frames lost. Yeah, maybe my graphics card is dying finally after I don't know 10 years.
12番1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう5番快調に飛ばしていきます。前から大きく開きました。隊列は縦長になっています。
後方の馬娘が差し返せるのか気になる開きです。
依然として5番続いて9番3番手にマヤのトップガンその後ろに1番2番
On Top Gun, Little Cocoon is a late charger. She has debuffs. Debuffs, she has it's not Stamina Siphon. I think it's Murmur. She doesn't have debuffs, she doesn't really have acceleration. She has decent power. NPC to our left or to our right. NPCs have so much power. Yeah, Lociu's kind of boxed in here. He cannot move to the side. Push through the NPCs. I mean, I guess she pushed through that wall, NPC wall. That's pretty good. Go with the flow on Top Gun. And she doesn't have her ult, right? Okay, Top Gun might win this because of the Navigator. Yeah, Nemo Navigator is the white version of No Stopping Me. Yeah, we are still winning. I think. I hope we win. Okay, okay. Sometimes the Rokukun just goes crazy for some reason.
ゴールイン実力をいかなく発揮しレースを制した最
Okay,
終
and it was a good turf.
ゴールド
Get a
これ以上ない結果をチ
it's
ー
got
ムへ届け
quality, I don't know.
2着はリトルココン3着は松羽福来たるくるっと回ってワオ1着のポーズ
I gotta find the audio bits. I don't know, for editing. I gotta experiment more with okay, we win everything. So the round is not over. Thankfully. I don't think we are getting max speed up. I just had plus 60 speed training. It wasn't even summer camp. Sparks boost at a while. Yeah. The bursts, you mean? You have a couple. You're using a couple of trainees that have not trainees, cards that have good training effectiveness and mood ups and stuff like that. Yeah, the bursts are pretty good. They kind of help a lot early on. Crusader is so bad.
ウサギがレースか
Actually getting 11 and 900. Yeah, we are missing 200 stats here. Missing 800 over here, 800 over here.
実力は完全に上位ですね。貫禄すら感じてしまいます。
Sometimes you just gotta high roll.
出走ジ
Yeah, I might just use her. 1100. 1100. She should get a couple of wins in Group A round 1. I've had worse ships in the some other modes, some other times.
名勝負になる舞台は整いましたね。
Just gonna use her.
人気と
Okay.
実力を兼ね備えた
Doesn't have a second recovery skill.
評価は少し不安。
Ah.
2番人気はこの子マヤのトップガン。威風堂々とスタートを待つのはこの馬娘。グランプリ馬娘ゴールド
Yeah, there is always something missing.
火花散らすで
This time it was Swinging My Shiro.
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。さあゲートが開いた。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
アイネス風神とツインターボ。この2人が競り合っているぞ。これから第2コーナーへかかっていきます。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気ゴールドシップ。アイネス風神。
I think it's plus 60 on with good speed growth rate on Goat Ship. Goat Ship is, yeah, it's pretty rare to get plus 60.
先頭からしんがりまでおよそ14馬身。マヤのトップガン。ペースが速い。先頭はツインター単身で飛ばして行きます。
Without the summer camp.
アイネス風神。さらに17番それを見るようにマヤのトップガン外を通りまして14番あとは8番外を通りまして15番内から行く待ちかねタンポイン少し離れて1番外を回ってウイニングチケット1馬身離れてゼンノロブロイ2番中にかけてきたゴールドシップ
I think I'm pulling for Zenora Broy also, because she's cool. Seems like she has a cool story.
2馬身3馬身開いて12番
Didn't she almost, or he almost won the
ポツンと1人
triple crown?
意気揚々と先頭を行
Or was it the spring triple crown? Something like that.
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。一息つけるといいですが。
欅を越え4コーナーへこの直線で勝負が決まるぞゴールドシップ外で足を溜めている
Pop some iron.
前を狙っているぞさあ
Show his spread here, I think. Yeah.
最終コーナー最初に駆け抜けてきたのはツインターボ残り40ゴールドシップ仕掛けてきた一気に上がってくるゴールドシップゴールドシップ追い上げるゴールドシップすごい足で上がってきた200を通過ゴールドシップ追い込んでくるゴールドシップ足色は衰えないゴールドシップリードは
Gold ship.
後ろを突き放してゴールドシップ今勝利ですこの子にかなう馬娘はいるのかゴールドシップ URA ファイナルズ予選を制しました
It was the first race. Got 2 more trainings.
ウイニング
Maybe we train with. If it is a good one. If it isn't, I don't know. We ran out of Ricos, so cannot really skip the turn over here. Yeah, 2 more training turns. Let's hope one of those is, I don't know, if they is plus 200. Speed. Not it. Yeah. Well, you gamble. Gamble low. On the last turn. But she's getting 1100.
注目の1番人気1番
Did I pick up? I think I dropped over there.
ゆったりと流れる美しい雲青空広がる東京レ
Did
ー
it?
ス場
I think it is because of the
降った雨のため絶好とは言えない
the table vibration. Yeah, let me test something out
この
with
くらい
my
の
microphone.
合っている馬娘もいますからね。
虎視眈々と上位を狙っています3番人気はエアグルーヴこの評価は少し不満か2番人気はこの子ダイワスカーレット威風堂々とスタートを待つのはこの馬娘グランプリ馬娘ゴールドシップ1番人気です
Kind of wobbly now.
十分
Let's
いい
test
顔
out
して
again.
ますね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いま
No,
す
it is not the table vibration. I dropped a pick, a guitar pick.
各馬娘綺麗な
It picked up the noise in the background. I think it's just the echo in the room.
先行争いは当選上段グラスワンダー
Should probably buy some more.
これから第2コーナーへかかっていきます期待通りの
What's
結
it
果
called?
を出せるか
Those are foams.
ゴールドシップ当選上段先頭に立ちました
Acoustic foams or whatever.
12番
Why would a foam be acoustic?
正面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ10馬身先頭
Thought they were pretty,
続いて12
I don't know.
番さらには2番その外並
pretty
んで
normal to me.
差がなくグラスワンダー外にはダイワスカーレットさらにヒシアマゾン後から4番その後ろエアグルーヴ1馬身離れて11番16 番
In the back, but she isn't closer. Just her out. Bunch of NPCs in front of her.
14番少し後ろから
Minus.
ゴールドシッ
But
プ
yeah, I want. I think I'm making a. I think I'm actually making a
体勢であります
air grooves whenever I can.
先頭を進みます
Maybe.
これは正解でしょうか
I'm so cool.
かもしれないです。一息つけるといいですが。
先頭当選上段
Haven't made any air grooves
大欅を越え4コーナーへさあいよいよ直線だ
or train any air grooves.
差があるとここから
I'll push some iron.
ゴールドシップここから仕掛けどころだゴールドシップ外で足を溜めています最後のコーナー最初に駆け抜けてきたのは当然上段残り40分ゴールドシップすごい足だゴールドシップ完全に抜け出したゴールドシップ負けられない負けられないぞ残り200ゴールドシップ足色は衰えないゴールドシップリードは3馬身これは強い後ろを突き放してゴールドシップ
Oh yeah, there's also a. Yeah, there's also a
走りゴールドシップ URA ファイナル
speed
ズ準決勝
speed bonus ride if you build
まであと一つ決勝へと駒を
should
進
be
めた
power. So having 900 power
当選上段
probably pretty good. I don't know. I gotta test stuff out. I think I'm trying out the speed legacy, but off stream because I don't think just have to clarify some other stuff with whoever recommended me the build. Oh, the gambling paid off, sort of. So 1150. Pretty good. Almost, yeah, almost max speed. It's okay. Okay. I didn't get 8,000.
勝ちは十分に狙える
Maybe she gets 8,000
15番
stamina. Who knows?
3番人気ではありますが。
出走じゃ
上空には灰色の空が広
Yeah,
がる
it just makes sense, right, to go for
なんとか持ちこたえ両馬場の
power.
発表です
天気持ってくれるといいですね。
さあ1番人気の紹介ですビ
I already used my
2番人気を紹介しましょうリトル
power training.
グランプリウマ娘ゴールドシップ
my crowns, my club points on Major McQueen. Should have used on winning ticket. We can experiment. I'm thinking really hard.
綺麗なスタートを切りました
Specifically for Go Chip, which has power and stamina growth rates.
第1コーナー回って第2コーナーゴールドシップ上がっていきますスタミナを切らさないか心配です8番会長に飛ばして行きます先頭集団を見ていきましょう先頭をかけます8番続いて2番12番外から行く4番手13番5番手にはライズシャワー少し離れて琵琶早秀それを見るように11番向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ10馬身先頭は依然8番2馬身リード続きました13番その内並んで12番4番手に2番ライスシャワー追走1馬身差ビターグラッセ少し離れて琵琶早秀
I don't wanted more coffee. I should go for more coffee. I don't think I should.
11番さらに外
It's already
ここは第3
afternoon. Who drinks that coffee? Afternoon? Just some coffee addicts. Coffee addicts. Addicts. Whatever. Addicts.
これだけ密集していると紛れがありそうですね
第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう
ここからスパート
You know, Strawberry Expert, it is a medium race, so some smart could have procced here, and we want to move to Strawberry Expert now. Oh, it is the last race. Hopefully she can win. Ah, she's stuck on Happy Meek.
残り200先頭ビターグラッセしかしその差はわずかゴールドシップ追い上げる
Yeah, Beta Glass has head on. Her head on always procs at a really good time for some reason.
ビターグラッセ
We got close. She got stuck on Happy Meek. I think we are pretty safe here. Just cannot get stuck on Happy Meek again.
2着はゴールドシップ
If she loses a couple of stats, but she will not miss on no stopping me. So winning or losing is okay. Doesn't really matter. You're already on caps that we want 600 and whatever. It's firm. Yeah, Beta Glass has. She also has a Russian Gale. Her Russian Gale kind of cracked also. Head on. Yeah, she has head on. Her head on for some reason. Always procs at the right time. And also she's never getting blocked off ever. Never getting blocked. The cursor. Oh no, the bronze spoon. Which one NPCs getting rushed? I mean, we do have. Oh yeah, we don't have Swingy Maestro. But I guess we should still do some couple of runs. I mean, me, I guess, off stream. Yeah, we got Go Home Specialist. I mean, you can't technically survive on just Go Home Specialist. Technically speaking, but she doesn't have a lot of wit. Usually will not proc. I mean, actually, you cannot because it doesn't proc at a good time, at a good position in the race. So I don't think you can. Goes up a little bit, but I don't think it is enough. And now Beta Glass is stuck, so I guess we just win. Just win. Kinda close. Kinda close to be honest, but what can you do? Okay, so that was good chip. Story Spirit. Long aptitude. She's gonna have a 1170, 1180 again. Just like last short. I did a short where she had 1180. For some reason, she always gets 1180. Yeah, let's watch the also and get a copyright struck. For some reason, I mean, at least at the start when I started doing the runs, I did one run for every Umamusume that I had, and I always watched the Umamusume. But only when Go Chip showed up, it would get a content ID. Let's see if it gets content ID now. Right now I'm just checking. I'm just experimenting, just playing around with the claim system. They haven't copyright struck yet. They haven't muted the streams yet, like in Twitch, on Twitch. I think we are okay on this. You almost enjoy watching other races. Yeah, I watch one almost every day, just out of respect and I guess it's tradition. And also, yeah, I use this time to just reflect on the run. Don't reflect enough on the run, I find. Because I'm going to have to compare her to other boat ships that I have. So I might as well just use this time to think. So the game's pretty, right? It is funny, you know, some animators spending 5,000 man hours making this animation, and then people just skip it. I find it really funny. I find it really tragic also, so I don't skip it. No, as someone who's also creating content, creating stuff, I don't want people to skip it, so out of respect, I'm not skipping the concerts. But the story is also alright. I have to read all the stories at least once before I start skipping. So someone took their time writing these stories and stuff, and I don't want to just negate their work or whatever. So yeah, I think it is an 1180 horse speed. Maybe she gets 8,000 stamina. I don't think she will. It will be pretty close. Maybe 900, 990, 970. I don't know. Let's go check. She gets a bunch from Rico over here. I don't think it is enough. Let's check how she ended up. Okay, 1997. Yeah, and 1174. Is it enough? Who knows? I guess we're testing out stuff right now. Guess this, because she definitely doesn't have enough stamina. Mirror trick. Not really. 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 Almost 10. Almost is pretty busted, right? I guess we got one of each. What's that so expensive though? What can you do? I have a viewer that really likes pressure, and I always skip it because I don't think it is on the priority list. That high. I would get it though if I had more points. So if he's watching it, I'm sorry. Not really that high on the priority list. Yeah, sure. Let's just this should be good. So Uma stand can ruin our race, but it can also ruin some patient's lives. You can run really far ahead, and then you get bounce back, and then you bounce back everyone back together with you. That is pretty funny. Yeah. Go with this. Gonna be funny if she is not a A+. I'm expecting an A+. She might not be one. Okay. Really close to not being an A+. End closer to end closer in Mustang. Okay, so that's our go chip. I didn't hit max speed. 3 off. 3 off this time. I think we missed in a training. I think it was one training where we lost this over here. Yeah, it's okay. If we had gotten the last Sugimashiro, we would have gone over the stamina. We would have plus 10 stamina. Well, that was it. That was it for this coach chip. Can't this get? I mean, we're gonna test it now. Actually, let me use the calculator really quick. 3 stats off, yeah. Insane though. Yeah, we didn't get the Swim Maestro, so I don't think she survives. I guess we gotta check. Get out of here. Most sparks. Data acquired. Okay, let's this is what I use. If you want to use it, you can use it also. It's called the Umalator. I'm using the wrong link. Get it out of here. There are 2 Umalators. I use the old one because I'm used to the old one. You can use the new one. It's probably actually better, but I like handicapping myself. So 1174. So I'm gonna 722 or 38. So she has a. It's called Go Home Specialist. I saw this website quite a lot. Is it to simulate races? It simulates just one Umamusume pretty much running, or two rather. Because in a race, so much stuff happens, so it's just too much to simulate. But this helps simulating just a regular run, just her running from here to here, and just checking if she has enough to survive. Is what I use for. But to simulate races, I guess the best way to simulate races is just to go on room matches. But this is a really solid way to just check if she survives the race. And standing by, calming the crowd. Oh, never mind. This is for. Oh no, this is right. It's right. It's right. Okay, so the way you check if she survives is over here. You check over here at the end. If this starts going down, it means she doesn't survive. Let's say if I reduce her health or her stamina, okay, she starts even less. Then she survives, but she's really slow. Okay, something like this. She takes her time. Yeah, you can see it starts dipping, and it isn't really linear. If she doesn't have enough stamina, she starts. She doesn't start her spurt. She actually waits a little bit, and then she starts her spurt, and then she dies over here. You see over here. But yeah, she has 900. Is it 900? 170? Check again. 997. Wait, you can see if she has enough. the spurts starts over here. You can see here final leg. You want her to, you know, this graph to go up over here. This bar over here. Can I actually? I mean, I guess you can see. And then it has to go up, starting from here. If it is starting to go up from here, it means she has enough stamina and stuff. And if she starts going down over here, it means she doesn't have enough. It's okay. I mean, it's okay. She survives, I guess. And then over here, this is by how much she wins. She wins. If it is negative, the first one wins. If it is positive, the second one over here wins. If this one had, you know, swinging maestro, I think this one wins, just because she has more stats. Yeah, you can see here. A positive number, the second one wins. That, you know, that is a lot of stats. Just on stamina. It's just because of stamina. The more stamina you have, the more you can use your speed and stuff. Stuff with power. Oh yeah, she survives. She has a spurt. That's the most important aspect, is just having this spurt. You do not want her to just run really slow and stuff. I think at 700 she just runs. Yeah, something like this. She just doesn't do much. 300 even. She just runs. She survives, but you know, she just runs. Just run a little bit and then dies. We don't want that. It's called Umalator. Umalator. Type it if you want to check it out later. There are 2 Umalators. And I guess you look it up. You can probably find both of them on Google. Her to survive. She can survive. If she procs Calm in a Crowd, I don't know how often it will proc. I guess I guess we are going to be testing it out. Dropping frames. Fortunate. Okay, we're back. I think we're back. Yeah, it is the internet. Let's close this. Now I learned 3 websites that I can apply. Thanks to you. Yeah. You're welcome. Tools are really. I mean, tools are your friends in the Champions meetings. But nothing really beats, you know, experimenting and doing room matches. Is what I'm gonna be doing now. For room matches. We're gonna do 2 rounds, maybe. Maybe 2 rounds. Maybe if I go to the bathroom. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then we can start doing some room matches. Alright, you're right. You're back. You're back. You're back. Back here, I'm back. Okay, we dropped some frames. It is going to rain. It's starting to rain, so whenever it rains, the internet goes to. I mean, it stops working in my city. So if the stream ends, it is because of the rain, and I apologize. Oh yeah, we gotta change the runners. So my plan. We can use 3 page chasers. We can use 3 enclosers. I'm gonna make another biwa. I want to use a biwa just because, and I think Konafas is pretty fun to use already. Can make a better one. Definitely can make a better one. Definitely can make a better one. Yeah. Why did I even use? I mean, yeah. She doesn't have. Yeah. It is hard to train her because she doesn't have 2 recovery skills. She doesn't have an innate recovery skill, so we gotta kind of have to use this, I guess. We could change her. Yeah, we can do some fun stuff still. Yeah, I'm gonna be using this. 3 enclosers, Bio hide encloser. She's kind of they are kind of just me having fun. But let's see if they can get 1 win over here in the room matches. And to be honest, Alcalpasa got a couple of wins in the room matches, and all of my page chasers also got some wins. So they are battle tested, you could say. It isn't. They aren't that consistent in winning, but it is room matches, and I'm not going for meta, so I cannot go for that one. And CM6, is it the CM6? Oh yeah. So just getting 1 win means I mean, because I gotta be doing something right. This Woody Woodpecker. What's up, people playing today? Oh, it is because it is because we are 2 days away from playing from the Libra Cup. I know this guy. He was in the chat a couple of days ago. He's really cool. He does some fun stuff. Chat. Okay, let's do this. So I can see S ranks. That's a lot of S ranks. And meanwhile me doing whatever. 9 enclosers? Okay. Also, I wanted to make... I think I'm downloading this. I wasn't recording, but I was downloading this in this stream. How's the cup gonna work? Can I still make a Uma for the cup while it runs? Or do I have to search the time frame for the race? You need 3 Umamusumes for the cup. But you can still make Umas and you can still change them. So it is 4 days. 4 days for racing. You have 20 races every day. And on the first day, the gates open, and then you do whenever you can in 24 hours. You have to do 20 races in 24 hours, but you can do them on the last hour. Doesn't matter. So yeah, and then yeah, 20 races, and then it's over, and then you gotta wait for the next day, and then you race again 20 times. Is it 20 times? I think it is. 20, yeah, 80. And then 20 more races. You don't have to do them right away. You can wait. You can prepare more, and do whatever. And then that is round 1, day 1 and day 2. And then if you have won enough races, you go to Group B or Group A, and then 20 more races for day 3. And then and then 20 more races for day 4. Then that's it. You can change. You can do whatever with your Umamusumes, but you need 3 Umamusumes to start racing. If you think you won't have enough Umamusumes for this race, you can use Harurara. You can use Harurara, a front runner Harurara, or you can use a end closer Harurara, and they are actual good strategies. Not good strategies, they are valid strategies. Yeah, if you only have to use a Harurara, but yeah, you gotta have 3 racers. Good ship so far ahead. Does the ghost ship win? Yeah, you can make it a pitch chaser. Making a pitch chaser is really easy. So yeah, you can just make one. Yeah, you can use just Harurara as an encloser or as a front runner, and she will make stuff. She will be able to do something in the race. She will have an effect on the race. Was that the front runner? I should have checked it. So we didn't get last place. I think we didn't. That's why we won. We just our goal here is just to check if we are not getting last place. The rest is just luck. Have a good place. Where did my goat ship go? Oh yeah, she doesn't have stamina. She might not have enough stamina for this. Is this the right one? I think it is. Yeah. Can I boo her as a debuff frontrunner? I mean, you can. But she's there just so people will, run slower. She's not really there to debuff. You can. It's kind of hard to build a debuffer, I guess, for this race. But you can, I guess. But not many debuffs work here for frontrunners. So cafe, and she has a coffee mug. Lots of debuffs. Yeah, there aren't that many debuffs for this race. You got subdues, you got flustered for stamina. I do recommend building stamina debuffs. And then you have Mystify Murmur or All Seeing Eyes, but that is only for late chargers. It's okay, but you can just run Harurara as an encloser or frontrunner. Running her as a frontrunner is kind of a gamble because there aren't many people running frontrunners, so Harurara will usually be by herself at the front, which is what you want. Yeah, if you manage to have a couple of debuffs on Harurara, yeah, it's pretty good. Can work. That's a lot of enclosers again. Manhattan Cafe. So Manhattan Cafe has 2 debuffs for long races, and they are really strong. So I think everyone dies here. Everybody got that nerd champion. Oh, Narita Taishin? So if you use Harurara, you kind of ruin everyone's. You kind of ruin Narita Taishin because she has to be in the back. Narita Taishin has to be in the back. But if your Harurara is in the back, it means Narita Taishin will not be at the back, so she will not recover stamina. So she just doesn't run.
順位を振り返っていきます。第1コーナー回って第2コーナー、先頭5番ゴールドシップ、レースはよどみなく進んでいます。続きました三輪隼人、3番手8番マンハッタンカフェ、少し離れて成田大使、すぐに続いてベルコントルバサー、それを見るように2番マンハッタンカフェ、4番少し離れて6番ゴールドシップ、少し後ろから3番マヤのトップガン、2周目の向こう上面に入って変わらず先頭を突き進みます。5番ゴールドシップ、先頭は相変わらず5番ゴールドシップ、続いて三輪隼人、1馬審査6番ゴールドシップ、
So what happens here?
8番マンハッタンカフェ、内から行く、その後から成田大使、少し後ろからエルコンドルバサー、残り 1000m を通過、少し離れて2番マンハッタンカフェ、その外並んで
So this is okay. So this is just a no stopping me lottery pretty much. Whoever procs no stopping me wins here.
しながら走っている感じですね。
My Biwa did, my Compass did, but they were too late. Too late on the no stopping me's, I believe.
まだ差がある。ここから先頭を捉えるのは出てくるのか。この直線で勝負が決まると、さあここから先頭を狙うのは3番マヤのトップガン、残り400、さあ最終コーナーを曲がって最後の直線コースに入った。5番ゴールドシップ、速い速い、もはや独走状態、200を通過。5番ゴールドシップ、リードは5馬身、2番手争いは成田大使、3番
Also, Narita Taishin has Encroaching Shadow, which is the better zero expert. So she's pretty good also for this race. I mentioned it alright, I guess.
見事に完勝、レースを制しました。
We didn't get last place. It's what I want.
3着は3
Top 5,
番
I think. Top 5, I think. Okay. What is the gold ship? So, anything that isn't a frontrunner is a better frontrunner than a frontrunner. So she just runs, yeah. Depskin High Row? Not really. Is there really a Depskin High Row? Yeah, she just runs. Because they have more power. No, this was a pretty funny way to win though. What happened here? They don't even have... What happened here? Yeah. She's first for the race because everyone is an end closer, so the game chooses someone to be a front runner, and then they become the front runner, and then she went pretty far ahead. It's kind of a gambling, but it means she cannot stop no stopping me. It means she cannot proc no stopping me. It was a pretty fun, pretty interesting way to win the race, I guess. I don't know what happened here. They don't even have Zero Whisper. They actually have some stats like similar stats to mine. And then they lost. This Narita Taishin S rank lost. They also, okay, so they have Encroaching Shadow. Encroaching Shadow is the better Zero Whisper than this. Okay, this was pretty funny. And they have Turfest long ass. Yeah, and then they lost by 3 lengths even. It is because end closers have more acceleration. Everyone has a modifier for accelerations. But yeah, I kind of kept right. I think they yeah, Stamina Siphon is correct. But yeah, my goal here is just to get, you know, middle of over here, you know. I'm gonna try to make that gold chip. This one? Okay, this one is a very special case. I wouldn't try to make this. Because she got first place in a room where there were no late chargers or page chasers. You should expect at least one page chaser in every room. These rooms were kind of meme rooms. But or if you're talking about mine, I mean, I guess there's a tutorial. I just made a tutorial, I guess. Okay, that was just funny thing to happen. Don't expect that to happen every time. Okay, some S ranks. Yeah, the S ranks are all today. Everyone's in S rank? Okay, not really. Yeah, that was a way too much luck going on. No one proctor, no stopping me at a decent time. They were first place. They won the first place lottery. The game picks at random, I believe, who gets first place. Who gets to be the front runner. Every race needs a front runner, and if there are no front runners, then someone becomes a front runner.
実力は負けていません。2番人気ライスシャワーエルコンドルパサー現在3番人気下克上は起こりうるのか。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。
Like there's a sample. Just having a page chaser as a front runner is really strong.
綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
長丁場のこのレースですが、ライス
See,
シャワー
she's kind of behaving like a front runner because there are no front runners.
2番手は東海帝王
Building front runners is not recommended for the Libra Cup
ここまでが先頭集団
because they don't really have that many recovery skills.
先頭を伺うのはラリタブライアン東海帝王この位置につけていますエルコンドルパサー落ち着かない様子
That's
ちょっと前に出ましたね。
まもなく第4コーナーカーブ花を奪っていたのはライスシャワー続いてラリタブライアン東海帝王ここにいたそしてその後ろから行くのはマンハッタンカフェ5番手エルコンドルパサーそのうち並んで7番ゴールドシップまずは1周目正面スタンド前に上がっていくさらにリワハヤヒで少し後ろからナイスネイチャーそしてその内からいたのは
I think I know who this is. Do I? Seems like they're a team. Feels like something they would do. Manhattan Cafe,
順位を振り返っていきます
Teo, and Narita Brian.
ラリタブライアン3番手マンハッタンカフェ
I wonder if they're streaming now. I don't think they are.
コーナー回って第2コーナー先頭ライスシャワーレースはよどみなく進んでいます4馬審査ラリタブライアン東海帝王この位置につけています外にはマンハッタンカフェ少し離れてエルコンドルパサーさらにナイスネイチャーすぐに続いて7番ゴールドシップ2馬身3馬身開いて面白くなってきた
And Go Chip. Really good that she is in the back.
さらに1番ゴールドシップ
Uses her to catch up.
進みますがこれは正解でしょうか
かかってしまっているかもしれません。
The Clip got rushed, so I don't think she will have enough stamina.
各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっています先頭は変わらずライスシャワー3馬身離れてラリタブライアンマンハッタンカフェ3番手1馬審査7番ゴールドシップ東海帝王ここにいます1馬審査ライスネイチャー残り 1000m を通過エルコン
No stopping me lottery.
続いている2馬審査1番ゴールドシップリワハヤヒ
I think Go Chip won.
7番ゴールド
The other Go Chip.
ここから仕掛けどころだ現在1番手は7番ゴールドシップ内から2番手
Yeah.
ライスシャワー
No stopping me.
マンハッタンカフェ第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう
ここからスパート。一気にレースが動きます。
さあいよいよ直線だどのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのかまだ差があるここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか栄光まで400最終コーナー最初に立ち上がったのは7番ゴールドシップ
It pulled down way too late.
後ろをぐんぐんつかましてこれはセーフティーリード200を通過ナイスネイチャー食らいついていく強い7番ゴールドシップリードは8馬身7番ゴールドシップこれは完璧
Yeah, my Go Chip. Yeah, my Go Chip doesn't get to the end because she doesn't have recovery skills.
見事に制しました
The common crowd doesn't
ナイスネイチャー
doesn't proc.
東海帝王
Okay, so this seems like a no stopping me. That's what happens when you proc no stopping me. Okay, so everyone has you gotta have this no stopping me and this for Go Chip, and then a thousand. Yeah, can make a something like this. It's actually what I was recommended. 2 power, but I mean this guy's cracked, right? It isn't everyone that has this maximum breaks, so you know the 2 maximum break, and these 2 maximum breaks. So I guess don't expect to make this every day. Power, speed, power. Let me check. There we go. So speed and power is speed, power, stamina. Is that it? Let's check it. Speed, power, stamina. I mean, yeah. Speed, power, stamina. Sparks. Yeah, no stopping me. Yeah, but yeah, no stopping me. I think that was just them proccing no stopping me, and then running like crazy. Same thing here, right? It's a bunch of S ranks. Yeah, I think my good chip doesn't have stamina. She doesn't have no stamina at all. We really needed Swingy Maestro. Okay, some more.
$3番人気
Even if they are, you know, Giga whales, I still think I can win once every, I don't know, 10 races, something like that. Because I have won a couple of races against this kind of players,
気合十分いい顔してますね
but I just gotta get lucky. Because this is not representative of what day one's going to be. It's more representative of finals and Group A round 2, day 2, something like that. So you shouldn't really be afraid to do those. Do room matches. They are the upper echelon of you know, just difficulty. And also, you just gotta win. You just gotta win one race in the finals, right? So much stuff can happen in the finals. So Rudolph, I think she's a space chaser. So a space chaser is a better. I mean, everyone's a better front runner. Space chasers, you have a better chance at getting first place. Coach Chip might have a good chance here. Maybe. No stopping me on Biwa. Is she stuck? Someone else procced. It was the other goat chip. Yeah, that's not stopping me. Yeah, that's a fun out animation. Akshin. Hey, the director, 6197. She posted the race so late. Oh no! Oh, is that why? You proc cooldown. Hey, you got third place. I didn't get last place. So yeah, Biwa still hasn't won a race, but she gets a lot of top fives. Easy enough. I'm still gonna make a better one. Better Biwa. Yeah, Goat Chip doesn't have. We need a Swingy Maestro on Goat Chip. Let's check this one. It is pretty much a triple 1000. But yeah, no stopping me. If you proc no stopping me, you just win. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, you can see Shinko Winry, Hishi Amazon. power. Yeah, it's either a 3 speed or a 3 power. Was that a maximum break, Rico? No, it wasn't. I mean, you can do this, right? You can do something like this. You have a maximum break, Kita-san. So this guy can win. You don't have the. I mean, this guy's cracked, to be honest, because of this this red shower. Yeah. Should have not used that. Anyways, well, we can still beat it. I think it isn't really the wailing that is winning over here. I think it's just the no stopping me procs. Let's run. Let's one. We procced no stopping me a couple of times, but it kind of really stuck, or we weren't in this spurt, I guess. Yeah, I think it's a 3-hour stream. If we weren't getting to 3 hours, probably would have done more. But yeah. I did a lot of talking today. I was explaining things and stuff. So I think that got a bit more time. Oh, that's the same go chip. Let's see if it happens again. The same go chip that from last time you wanted to build. But you can see over here Seiyon Sky and Majorama Queen, Page Chaser, and Frontrunner. So Seiyon Sky we got to the front. And this go chip. Yeah, let's see what happens to the disco chip. And Seiyon Sky. Maybe she. Do you wanna proc no stopping me? As no one's wrong to her. She's proccing her recovery skills way too early. Go chip. So yeah, we really need swinging maestro. I might even make a triple 900 Umamusume just to test stuff out. Because even in 900, speed 79 and power, Umamusume is better than a max speed 600 power, I think. I don't know how easy it is to build one though. No stopping me. Okay, no stopping me on Biwa. Okay, this is the no stopping me lottery I was referring to. I think she's the only one that procced it. Maybe Mahanta Cafe procced it. Yeah, and then if we both proc it, then who has just a better Umamusume wins. Unless she doesn't have it, then I'm a fraud. Then I'm spreading misinformation. It's gonna be pretty funny if she doesn't have. Pretty close though. Okay, yeah, go chip. Yeah, she's not doesn't have recovery skills. We cannot really use her. Yeah, she has no stopping me. So yeah, just a better Umamusume wins if we both proc no stopping me. We got second place and third place and top 5, I guess. When's this ship? Gold ship, gotta make another one. And yeah, the other one this was the gold ship that won. That's by running. She didn't do much. But yeah, she doesn't have zero expert. But she won. She won against some S ranks a couple races ago. But it was luck. It was pretty much luck. And Seiyusuke cannot survive this. I guess Seiyusuke cannot survive. Unless it was his plan all along. Yeah. I mean, he can build some decent. He has won twice. This guy. Yeah, this guy has won twice. Yeah, he's at the time of his life. Yeah, I think that's it for today. We got second place, got third place. I wanted to test out the gold ship, but yeah, it's definitely not. She doesn't have swinging maestro, so yeah, she doesn't survive. What else? Anything else? Not really. Oh yeah. I think that was my last stream, prep stream, I guess, before the Libra Cup. We have like 2 days. I think I'm taking those 2 days to just organize some videos I wanted to make, maybe. Because I got some stuff going on in the background. Maybe take a couple of days break. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this day's break, so I think I'm gonna be back on the Libra Cup to stream it, and then maybe 2 days of break. 2 days, 2 days, 3 days, maybe. Is it 3 days? How much is that? 72 hours. 3 days? Maybe I stream tomorrow. I don't know. 1 day before, or 1 day before the Libra Cup. Yeah, that was it. Thank you, Watchip. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Edgar Pasa. Thank you, everyone, for watching. See you next time. Stay gold.
エアグルーヴ先輩ってちょっとおっかないけどあの隙のなさは憧れるわ。